is back someone against a wall, burn the shit out of them, and then whilst they're on fire, because they're basically going to almost be dead, just chop the axe into them and bam, they're gone. Basically, they've had it. So I might have gameplay from a review I might convert, but if it has copyright issues, it won't be up. So if there's pictures, that's the reason why there's probably copyright issues. So basically with that, I know I won't have footage because I'll just get nothing but copyright and arse raping from YouTube. So that's the offensive classes. Overall, very good if you're obviously fencing and going for it. So now we're moving on to the defensive. Now, personally, they are very good defensive, but they can also be offensive and all that as well. You've got the Demo Man, who I think Valve actually are very... I'm not sure they're on the right track, personally. For the simple fact that he's black. I'm not racist, I just want to say this. He's black, Scottish, and he has an eye patch. Okay, you've took one of the... 3 of the most discriminated people, some of the most discriminated types of people in the world. Black people were discriminated like shits in the 1950s and stuff. Scottish people, I don't hate Scottish people personally. I'm English, I don't mind them. They're frowned upon a bit because of their accents, like, oh, okay, lad, I'll kick your ass after I have a bit of brandy butter, you know. So that sort of thing. That's actually kind of sounds like the demo. I don't think it's 100% though. I'll try and do an impression of each of them near the end of this video if I've got time. But I'm pretty shit at some of them. And also he's got an eye patch, so it makes him a black Scottish pirate. Well, a black Scottish Cyclops, he calls himself. I'm a black Scottish Cyclops, lad. You know? So, I mean, his weapons at first, I was thinking, oh, this is just shit. You know, to me, when I first started playing, he was the shittest character. But I've actually come to like him, and now, in my opinion, the shittest character is the medic, for the simple fact that I don't want to heal people all the time. But he's good, he has a good use, don't get me wrong, they're all very good. Classes. So, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, sorry, the Pyro has 175 health. So, the Demo Man has also 175 health. I don't know why they came up with these numbers, but I guess it was just to balance things out. He has a pipe bomb grenade launcher sort of thing. Basically, it has 4 pipe bombs in it at once. It's basically a one-hit kill, but it's like takes a few more for the heavy, obviously, because he's the most strongest and got the most health. Basically, if you just keep shooting them in the area, even if you don't hit anything, they'll still be in the corner, like getting ready to explode. So if someone walks backwards, doesn't notice they've blown up, bam, you can still get the kill. That's pretty good. Then he also has his sticky bombs, and basically they're very good for defending, capture the flag briefcase, the intelligence, I forgot what it's called, or defending a capture point in attack defense, because you can basically just circle the whole thing, and if anyone walks near it, poof, should insta kill them, or definitely badly injure them, so another one will do it. So, and you can have 8 stuck at one time, and you've got plenty to replace it with, but personally I just stick 8 around the intelligence or a certain point, or spread them 4-4 or 2-2-2-2 or something like that, you know, just spread them out, and that's how I usually put them out. And then his melee weapon, I have to admit, is pretty friggin' hilarious. It's an alcohol like bottle with XXX on it, it's like a cartoon fashion, and his taunt, they all have these taunts. So you got the scout going, oh, look at you, you run through traffic. You got the scout, the soldier going, maggots. You got the pyro going, because he's like laughing. That's the way, because his voice is muffled because he's in a suit all the time. Or she, it might be a she, I've heard. And you got the Demo Man going, cheers, mate. No, I better try that again. Cheers, mate. That sounds a bit, ugh. Oh, God. Let's do it! It's like a very angry Scottish person. He's like, cheers, mate. Flips his beer up and just drinks it. It's just hilarious. I found it funny. Oh, God, what am I next? And basically that's the Demo Man. He's not a bad class. I've come to like him. Then we get to the main character who's actually on the box like I showed you. The Heavy. Now, he has 300 health. He has a minigun, like, or a chain gun or whatever, that fires beyond belief. It has, I think, yeah, 300 bullets in it. But like the Pyros, it goes decently quick, so you want to keep restocking. But he has weaknesses such as he's the slowest walking class, and he's the easiest to kill. Well, he's not the easiest to kill because but the reason he is because of the fact that he's so big. He's a big, fat, heavy Russian guy. Basically, it's like, oh, this is bad. He's like, pow, ha ha ha. The entire team is babies, you know. He's like a dumb, typical Russian. He's like sandwich. Yeah, because the PC version has this sandwich, but it's called sandwich because his accent's like sandwich. So basically he eats that. I think he either becomes invincible or something. I don't know, but it does do something to you. I don't know. But you can get it in the PC version. I'm going to be playing Team Fortress 2 more on the PC version. Unless any of my friends get it on Xbox. That's the only reason I'll bloody play it on there with them. It's like Tom Nichols or Johnny or something gets it. I'll be like, oh yeah, come on, I'll pop on then. Apart from that, I probably won't bother. So anyway, back on the heavy. Sorry, I lost track. His gun can kill very easily. It does take usually about 20 bullets to kill someone, depending on what class. I mean, the pyro that can burn the shit out of the heavy, and you can probably get rid of about 100 of his health before the heavy can kill him. And he'll still be burning, so he'll probably lose 150 at the most. He has a pump shotgun, like most classes, and he has his bare fist, but in the PC version he has boxing gloves. I don't know what they do. But he has bare fist, which 1 or 2 hits, you're dead. Very good melee weapon. Basically, it's just his fists. The shotgun doesn't do too bad. The main gun is the minigun, obviously, though. But there is one thing. You can die with 1 bullet in this game. The sniper, when he aims down his sight, you have this little meter on the side. I think it's on the right. Yeah, the right. And it builds up. And the longer it builds up, the more damage it does. And if it reaches all the way to 100%, if you're any class but the heavy, it doesn't matter where he hits you. He can hit you in your cock, and he'll kill you. 1 hit. Torso or head, you know. But for the heavy, it takes 2 bullets at 100%, sometimes 3, unless you get a headshot on him. But his head's it's a bit big, but it's about medium. But if you can hit him in the head with 100%, 1 hit gone. But he's so slow, you've got plenty of time to aim and bam. So the heavy is open for attack, but if he's healed with a medic, he is one of the most unstoppable characters, and you don't want to mess with him. You got to gang up on this son of a bitch to get him, you know. So the heavy is a very good defensive class. He's probably the best one of the best out of them. The next one is the engineer. Now, I don't hate the engineer, but I just don't want to be him that much for the simple fact that it's one of those classes where you build sentries, teleporters, and dispensers. The teleporters, you put a start and you put an end. Where you go into the start, you come out the end. It's simple like that. You can start in your base and get your teammates quickly to the enemy base with no problem at all. But at the same time, and then you can build sentries to defend your objectives, which are very good. You can level them up and stuff. But you have to get metal, or refined metal, or whatever you want to call it. And then you've got dispensers, which help teammates because they give them health, ammo, and for engineers you get more metal. So basically, the first thing you should build if you're going to defend the intelligence or something is a dispenser. So you can keep getting metal, so you can build sentries and the teleports and stuff. You know, so you can just constantly help it up. You have a limit of 1 start and exit teleporter, 1 dispenser, and 1 sentry per engineer. So basically, if you see 2 or more sentries, however many sentries there are around the intelligence in 2.4, that's the main map that everybody plays on. But anyway, get the maps later, like I said. Basically, if you're on that map and you've got like 5 or 6 sentries and you're thinking, oh, this person's hacking because he's got loads of them. No, he's not, because there's like 5 engineers on one team. They've all built sentries. It's just 1 per person. So basically, these sentries are very useful for defending. Obviously, it's a defensive class. Attacking it ain't too bad, but the main weapon of the engineer is the pump shotgun. He has a pistol, but he has a shitload more ammo than the scout. So basically, he's got 12 bullets with 200 on reserve, and that will probably be very good for like picking the kill off. He has a wrench as his melee weapon. If you hit the objects you're building, it helps them increase faster. Or if you're hitting the dispenser, it'll refill it with ammo, refined metal, and health. Because anyone can go to it as long as they're on your team. What's the other thing? I'm trying to remember now. My brain's gone dead. Oh Jesus! This happens too many times. Oh my god. So basically, that helps them and all of that. But he does have one major enemy out of all the classes. That's the spy. Because the spy, basically, when you're hitting the objects to build them up or something, spy can stick up behind you and backstab you. One hit kill. And you won't even know about it. Or they can disguise as an engineer, you'll trust them, and then BAM! I'll talk about the spy more later. He can also electro-sap your sentry and stuff. So basically, if he saps it enough times or you leave it, it can destroy your sentry. And you have to re-upgrade it all again. And basically, you've let it. It's a support character. Obviously, it basically gets rid of all your defenses and lets the rest of the teammates go in for the kill and get them. So it's very, you've got to be on your guard, and I always suggest spy checking, which basically just shoot anyone dressed as your teammates. Well, obviously shoot the enemy as well, but shoot anyone that's you think might be disguised. Shoot your enemies when they're walking into the intelligence room. If they're not a defensive class, like the demo man, the heavy, or the engineer, chances are there's probably a spy trying to get you, because they're waiting for you to turn your back, and then BAM! You'll be dead. So, and then they'll just destroy your stuff and steal the intelligence, and you've lost a point already. So you've got to be on your guard as the engineer. But it's more of a laid-back character. You let the sentry do the work. So basically, if you're that kind of person who don't think you can run into the enemy base and run and gun, build a sentry in your own base, or build a sentry in the enemy's base for that matter, and let the sentry do the work. You still get the kills, and you still get the points. It's just you don't physically kill it. That's why I don't really like it, because when I kill someone, I get it feels like I've rewarded it. You know, I've earned it. Whereas a sentry gun's like, oh, the sentry gun killed it for me. Oh, great, another one. You know, it's just ugh. Plus the hassle of the sappers are annoying. So that's the defensive classes. Oh, I forgot to mention. I think the engineer has 150 health. I'm not 100% sure about that. I haven't checked the health for the engineer before. And then we move on to the support characters. Now we've got the medic. Very simple. He's a medic. He has a very unique weapon, which I thought was very good. It's a syringe gun. For all you heroin addicts out there, I bet you'll be dying to get this this gun. Megan, Layla, and who are the three houses of Chav at school. I'm sure you'll be itching to get your hands on it. It has 40 syringes in one gun, and it's basically like a little chain gun. It's like, and it doesn't do that good damage. The medic is more known for helping people. He's a support class, obviously. So really, his offense is bad. Basically, he can pick off a few people if there's like little health to them. He can kill. I'm not saying he can't go against the demo man and beat the shit out of him or heavy. It's just very unlikely because of the fact that, you know, they're so powerful, and he takes so many fucking bullets. You know, that's not too bad. The gun ain't too bad, but really it's not very good. Then we go to his main weapon. Now he doesn't have he does have a secondary weapon, but he doesn't officially. It's the main thing of the medic. In my opinion, it should have been the primary weapon. It's the Ubercharge. I think it's called the cannon, Ubercharge cannon. I think. Basically, it's a beams. When I look at this guy, I can't help but think of Egon from Ghostbusters. He's got the glasses, and he's basically, you know, he has like basically a proton pack on his back with a heart, like the medic aid sign, whatever the frig you call it. You know, it's just what. And with that, you can go around. It basically creates a chain, so you can heal people. And then basically the main aim of the medic is to create what they call Ubercharge. Now, when this fills up to 100%. For 8 seconds, I know it doesn't sound like much, but trust me, if you're in the enemy base and you've got a heavy with you, you can wipe the whole lot out. 8 seconds, invincibility. Nothing can hurt you. Not even the sniper, who has 100% aimed at your head, can kill you. Nothing can kill you. For 8 seconds, you are God. You can't take a scratch. You know, it's just holy shit, basically. So, really, it's good. But it is 8 seconds. I wish it was a bit longer, like 10, 15. But then I'd probably be bitching and screaming if someone killed me in there too late on. But oh fuck it, when's it going to run out? You know, so it goes either way.